Welcome to AML classes. What is shell company? A shell company, also known as a shell corporation or shell entity, refers to a business entity that exists on paper but has little to no significant operations, assets, or employees. It is often created with the purpose of engaging in financial transactions or holding assets while hiding the true ownership and beneficial interests. The term shell company itself is not inherently illegal or illicit. Legitimate reasons exist for establishing shell companies, such as for holding assets, conducting mergers and acquisitions, or as part of corporate restructuring. However, shell companies can also be used for nefarious purposes, including money laundering, tax evasion, fraud, and other illicit activities. Here are some key characteristics of shell companies. Lack of substance. Shell companies lack substantial business operations, employees, or physical presence. They may have nominal office spaces or operate through virtual offices or mail forwarding services. Minimal assets. Shell companies usually have limited or no significant assets, such as real estate, inventory, or machinery. Nominee directors, shareholders. The true owners and beneficiaries of a shell company often remain hidden by appointing nominee directors or shareholders. These individuals act as frontmen, holding positions on behalf of the real owners to maintain anonymity. Complex ownership structures. Shell companies may be layered through multiple jurisdictions or held through a complex web of legal entities, making it challenging to identify the ultimate beneficial owners. Use of offshore jurisdictions. Shell companies are commonly registered in offshore jurisdictions with lax regulations and high levels of secrecy. These jurisdictions often offer legal and financial advantages, such as minimal reporting requirements, low taxes, and strict bank secrecy laws. Facilitation of transactions. Shell companies can be employed to conduct financial transactions, such as money transfers, investments, or asset acquisitions. They are used to obscure the origins and destinations of funds, making it difficult to trace illicit activities. It's important to note that not all shell companies are involved in illicit activities. Legitimate reasons for establishing shell companies may include asset protection, confidentiality, or legitimate tax planning. However, the inherent characteristics of shell companies, including their opacity and potential for misuse, have raised concerns regarding their role in facilitating financial crimes. To combat the risks associated with shell companies, regulatory authorities in many jurisdictions have implemented stricter regulations and enhanced due diligence requirements. Financial institutions and businesses are now obligated to identify the true owners and beneficiaries of companies, particularly when engaging in transactions or establishing business relationships. Regulatory bodies and financial institutions have implemented measures to increase transparency and detect the misuse of shell companies in illegal activities, particularly in the context of anti-money laundering, AML, and counterterrorism financing, CTF, efforts. Thanks for watching.